Yo, what's going on, you guys? Chelsea have won the Conference League, and it's kind of a weird feeling because it's like obviously like we're not really supposed to be in the Conference League at all. Like we're supposed to be in the Champions League, and well, obviously as of us finishing top four, we end up making it. So super excited for that, obviously, in my last video. But the way we had won it is I feel it's a really good way to have won the game, honestly. And kind of shows the journey that we had this year and kind of coming back and fighting through everything because a lot of people had us not really doubted us of winning this game against Betis, but like a lot of people were just like, oh, they're so threatening, all this stuff. Like obviously they were, but it's like all this stuff, all this stuff, all this stuff, and like pretty much doubting us to really actually win this and stuff like that. And for us to win it the way we had done it, it's just honestly just really, really nice. Honestly, it feels really good. And I feel like the momentum and how we finished the season in the Premier League really defines will really define how we move on forward to next season, especially the Club World Cup coming up. So I don't know. I don't, I really, I would have to definitely say this year's definitely been an A. I want to say A plus. It's an A plus as in like what we needed to do. Obviously, we could have finished higher. Obviously, we could have won the league. We could have won more domestics. We could have, gone to the FA Cup and all that stuff. Like obviously that, but like what we needed, especially from our goals, I feel we accomplished it. So we just got to keep going, move up, move up, move up, and get back to where we are, where we need to be, competing for the title and stuff like that. So I don't know. It just feels really good. And obviously, like we started off the game. I don't know what was happening. Like felt like we were tired. It felt like we were just slow. Like it honestly kind of feels like in FIFA where you're just like not winning 50-50s. They're always getting the second ball and just like they're just a little bit faster than you and somehow, some reason, and just stuff like that. It just felt like that. And we gave up the goal really early, and I might as well show you guys here. So yeah, so let's see. Okay, yeah, so we gave up a goal at 9 minutes into the game, which I feel, in my opinion, obviously is different looking at it now, but I feel if they had scored way later in the game, it being 1-0, we would not be coming back. There's no way we would have came back and had so much time to come back and stuff like that, and kind of just like, all right, now we got to change up the shape to counter what they're doing. And I do feel obviously the first half we were, like I said, we were just super slow, and I feel like in the second half they just got tired, or like I don't know, like they used up too much energy in the first half. They had a lot of chances in the first half too, which they should have capitalized, and I feel like if they did capitalize, totally different game also. So I don't know. I kind of feel like they kind of just put too much in that first half, and they should have done more, as in like putting more goals past us because they had a few chances too. So that's just how I feel. And that first goal from Enzo was it's weird how we've been scoring lately. We've been scoring with crosses and headers from people who should not be heading the ball, you know. And Enzo with the nice header, like honestly, like he didn't need to put too much on it. He just needed to place it. And it was perfect. I really enjoyed the way Palmer was moving today in the second half, not the first half. Obviously, no one in the first half was good, especially Malagusto. I don't know what he was doing. I'm glad. I'll talk about the subs later, actually, but yeah. So like Palmer, his movement in midfield was really nice to get around, and I don't know. It was just one of those passes where you're just like, it's so satisfying to see, you know. So really nice job from both Enzo and Palmer creating those chances, and just Enzo just being there, like being like essentially a striker at that point, like just going in, you know. It's really nice. And then Nicholas Jackson, his goal, And that's all Palmer. That's still all Palmer. I don't know what they were doing, leaving Palmer one on one on the right side, on the right wing. I don't know what they were doing. They should have double teamed him, as they probably should always do. But beautiful turn. And I was a little worried. I was like, oh shoot, is he offside or blah blah blah? And then like I saw the actual like goal and all that stuff, and it hits off his chest basically. It didn't even hit his head. I was like, bro, that's the most Nicholas Jackson kind of goal. It's kind of funny, but it is what it is, you know. And then also with Nicholas Jackson, he had out 2-on-1 with the goalie, and he somehow just, yeah, it's one of those things. It's like that could have changed the game also. Like if he didn't put that away, it could have, you know, Batiste could have scored one and scored another, and game's different, you know. But you know, we kept going. I feel like in my opinion, once they had, we struggled with the low block. They scored early, low block. They just got to defend. We had the ball to hold basically the whole game, and I feel once we had scored a goal, since it's the final, if this was like a regular season game or whatever, like first leg or whatever, it would have been different, because in my sorry, in my opinion, I feel once we had scored that first goal, they could not go and be a low block team. They had to push forward. They could not just sit back and just let Chelsea keep going at them, because it's a final. Like they need to score a goal. They need to create chances. They can't just sit back and do nothing. So I feel like them pushing up allowed the game to be so open for us, and hence the reason why we had scored 4. It's just my opinion. I feel like that really unlocked so much for us. So I don't know. That's just how it was looking like, because like, you know, they were still trying to score, and he had a few chances, you know, and all that stuff. So I feel like after we had scored that first goal, it just opened the game up, you know, and they couldn't just sit back. And I felt like that really, especially the timing of it, like we scored it in the 65th minute. I feel like that was like the key. That was like perfect timing in the match for us to just have a lot of time to score. Because if we had scored around 80th minute, blah, 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 who knows what, all he had to do was just stay in that low block and just hope for extra time, you know? But they couldn't do that from the 65th minute to the 90th minute. So that was really big for us. That was really huge. And Jadon Sancho's goal, he's lucky. Or in general, we're lucky the fact that he ended up getting that ball. I don't know what the defender was doing and letting that ball go through his legs or go through him, basically, just be invisible. And such a beautiful goal. I feel like every shot that we had taken basically went in almost. It's just we didn't create enough chances, or like we just didn't try too much in the first half, you know? We were just being too safe with the ball. But Jadon Sancho with a beautiful goal. I feel it's hard to know what to do with that guy, if we really should keep him or not, because his goals like that, you're just like, bro, like, that's nice, you know? But we'll see. And then Moises Caicedo with his shot from outside the box, it was just icing the cake, you know? Like, I know he can do it. We've seen him do it, and he's just overall such a all around player, you know, and can shoot, can defend, can pass, can do everything. And I don't know, it was an amazing goal, great comeback. It's one of those games where you're just like, obviously we should be winning, so it's not a surprise, but it's just the way that we did, especially like us losing most of the game and then coming back at the end and scoring 4 off the bounce. It's crazy. And like, obviously, like Batiste, they had more shots against us. Probably most of them were in the first half. And, you know, most of our shots were on target. So hence why, you know, we were more potent converting the goals that we had on target. We had 67% possession, which is pretty normal. 592 passes. More accuracy than them too, even with more passes. It was kind of crazy too. They fouled us more. We have more yellow cards, more offsides. I mean, equal in corners. But, you know, it was just like a overall, just like second half performance was great for us, you know? And, you know, the way they set up is just like, it was, like I said, in the first half, it felt like they were just pressuring us like crazy. And then the second half, I felt like they just kind of just ran out of stamina and just juice to kind of keep going for it, because I felt like they should have kept going for it, but didn't. I don't know. That's just how I felt. But it's a great feeling, honestly, and I'm so happy for us to actually win a title, lift up a trophy finally, especially Reece James too. It's just my next door neighbor, but yeah, it's honestly nice to find a Reece James like lift a trophy, captaining. I can't even say the word. Chelsea, and just kind of just this is a step. You just gotta keep going. You gotta keep going more and more and more. And I'm really excited to see what kind of comes up this coming year, because I feel something is going to happen next year, like next season, with some signings and stuff like that. I'm excited to see how we play, our morale, because I feel like the players that we bring in the past like 3 years just kind of had a like overall how Chelsea has tainted players that we brought in, and I feel like we're like pushing out that bad juju, that bad vibes that we've been having, and like, oh, we go down one, that's it. Like just like that's how we used to be. Like after we give up a goal, that's it. We don't come back from that. That's it. And we've been showing that we can fight through it and do our job. And that's like I feel like that's like the biggest. That's my motto in like things like that. Like I'm a Patriots fan, so like that's our thing. Like just do your job. If you do your job, we'll get there. And I feel like we did. So I don't know. I'm excited. And also with us winning this Europa League, or not Europa League, what am I talking about? The Conference League in FIFA or FC25, we actually get a full roster cards of Chelsea players that I'm so excited to use. I'm so excited to finally like pack all these guys, or have a chance to pack them. I doubt I'm going to pack any. I'm hoping to, but we'll see. We'll see. And that'll be my next video. I'll be making a video probably tonight. I'll probably make a FIFA video, and then whenever the cards come out, I'll make like a big old pack opening, because I've been saving some just in case we do win it, and we obviously did. So I don't know, but I guess is probably it for me just rambling on, because I'm just rambling on for a bit. So if you guys like this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.